Hi everyone, this is Tracy. Today we're going to talk makeup and I'm going to be much shorter than yesterday, I hope. That was way too longer than I expected, but I love skincare and can go all day. So let's talk makeup, and I did post a home office makeup like professional video of a woman that is actually a esthetician and she studied makeup and all of that. So go find that. She's beautiful. She works for Lemongrass Spa. She knows makeup inside and out. So that's a great one to watch, but I'm also going to show you what I do, and this is my kind of daily routine, and it takes me literally 3 or 4 minutes. It takes a little longer talking though. Okay, I start with my lips every single day. We have a lip polish and a lip butter. I don't know which one's which, I can't see it. It's a little set. You can buy it as a set or buy them individually. I use this on my lips first. So I take the lip polish, which is right here. It's sugar based. You can see the sugar in it. Got a lot of like essential oils and stuff. It's really awesome. And that scrubs away the dead skin. Then I take my lip butter after I lick that little sugar stuff off, and I put that on. And that gets my lips ready for lipstick and lip gloss or whatever I'm going to wear for the day. Or you could just literally leave it just with that, because this little lip butter has a little slight sheer pink tint. It's really pretty. You can just wear that out the door too. So I get my lips ready, and then later on I put my lipstick at the end because I just like how it feels while I'm putting my makeup on. Then I start with my primer, and remember, even if you don't wear makeup, the last step of your skincare in the morning should be primer to protect your face. So I do a little pump. Remember, this stuff is like no fillers. A little dab will do you. And I've already put makeup on, so of course I'm not going to do it, but you would literally just, put it all over your face. It fills in like the cracks and the crevices and kind of gives you a smooth canvas to work with. And there's lots of anti-aging stuff in here, so put it on your neck and put it on the backs of your hands and the back of your neck and wherever you want to protect your skin. All right, now, then I go to my concealer, and this is a little bit out of order of what I used to do, but I've kind of changed it up a little bit. I like to put my concealer now on underneath my foundation. I used to do it on top. It really doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. It's your makeup, but I'm kind of enjoying it on underneath. So I've been using the pink brightening like a long time. This is to kind of highlight and brighten things up. I love it. It's a liquid concealer, natural, gorgeous. And then of course I just bought this one. This is our neutral, medium neutral liquid concealer. I got it backward. There we go. And it's a gorgeous little neutral beige color. And I use both of them, and these are super thick and super covering. You need a dab, like a dot, small. You don't want a lot of this. So what I've been doing is I take my brightener, and I've been putting it right under my eyes and a little bit on tops of my cheeks and right in the corner of my eyes. And that's what it looks like. Okay, and I before I rub it in, I literally get my medium concealer out, this one, and I put it right here, a little bit further down, because I have dark areas right here underneath my eyes. So I want to kind of lighten that up, and then I also take my medium concealer and I kind of touch it on top of my darker areas. I have a couple of age spots from living in Florida right here. So I like to cover it up a little bit with my medium neutral concealer. It covers it up. This stuff is amazing. You don't need much either. So I'm telling you, that's why I like it underneath my makeup. A lot of people use this kind of all over. They just evens out your skin tone, and it does, but it is thick, and I like a really natural look, so I don't use a lot of it, but that I do like it. And then after I put it on, this is my sponge. I cannot live without this makeup sponge. You can tell it's mine. It's completely dirty. I used it about 30 minutes ago. When you're done with your sponge, just clean it with warm soapy water, let it air dry. You're good to go. Clean it like once a week. It's got a fat end I use for foundation and stuff, and then the skinny end I like to use for my liquid concealers. So I literally just dot my concealers in and fill it in. And I have large pores on my nose, so a lot of times I'll take my neutral concealer, a little dot on the end of this, and I'll try to fill in some of those pores. It will really fill it in and even it out so it's not so noticeable. So I just dot all of this in. Anywhere I'd put it, I dot, like that with my little skinny end. And then when I'm done with my concealers, I go to my liquid makeup. I use Buff, which is the lightest. I can also use Fawn. I can also use Cashmere. It's really forgiving. So I use the first 3 shades with no problem. You can even mix shades together if you buy 2. The liquid foundation is gorgeous. This is kind of newer, and I tell you what, ever since it's come out, everyone is crazy about it. And it is also super coverage, super natural looking though, very, very natural, beautiful, buildable. You can put, a little lighter coverage on, or heavier, whatever you like. It will cover up your dark areas, your acne. I mean, it is amazing stuff. And it almost sounds like skincare. I'm not going to read it to save time, but it has basil and thyme and all that wonderful stuff that's in our skincare line. A lot of that stuff's in our makeup because we are natural and we like good for your skin ingredients. So I love that our makeup is non-clogging. It's not going to make you break out. And we also use something called non-nanoparticles when I get to my powder foundation, and that just means they're not those tiny, tiny, tiny ones that do sink into your pores and clog it and cause acne and do sink into your crevices. We use non-nanoparticles, which means they're a little bit bigger, they sit more on top of the skin and look more natural. All right, so what I do is I put this on and I take my sponge again. You could use it on your hands and do your fingers, but sometimes your fingers are dirty. Take a little bit, dot it on, and I literally just dot, dot, dot all over my face. And I use the fat end for foundation. So I dot, dot, dot all over coverage. You know, you don't want to drag it because you don't want to drag your skin. I just dot gently. And remember, this is, of course, after I've got all my skincare done for the day. You know, I've put my foundation, my cream, face cream and all of that on, my eye cream. So now I have my liquid foundation on. And then lately I've been following it with my powder foundation. I use Sand Medium. You don't have to do it. You can use just liquid or just the powder. I was using this for 2 years, and then we came out with this, and I liked it and used that just for a while. And then for some reason, I've been mixing them, so I don't know. But they're both gorgeous. Both give you great coverage. They're both buildable. They're beautiful. They're natural looking. So whatever you like, a liquid or a powder. And basically, what you do with this, the Sand Medium, I also can use Oatmeal Light on this. You put a little bit into your lid, and these close so they're not too messy, so when you're traveling, but you take, this is the Kabuki brush. You don't have to buy this, but if you're going to use this Sheer Minerals foundation, the powder one, I highly recommend you get the Kabuki brush because it just puts it on beautifully. So you swirl, 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 you're warming up those minerals. You always want to warm up your minerals when you're using mineral makeup because it's going to make it glide on your skin better. And then you tap, tap, tap off the extra, and then you just swirl it on, and it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. I do my neck. Sometimes I do the back of my hands, you know, to kind of give that a little bit of color and just a little bit of, like, even out the skin tone. It's just beautiful. I love this stuff. I've been using it a long time, and it's a long time favorite. All right, then when you're done, you're going to want to put your cheek blush on. We have a Sugar and Spice. It came out in December. Oops, there we go. It's a highlighter bronzer duo baked, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It was supposed to go away January 1st just to be a holiday item, and it was so popular. Customers were like, please don't get rid of it, and consultants were like, please don't get rid of it. So Home Office listened, and this is available. It's not in our catalog because they haven't printed the new catalogs out, but it will be in our spring catalog, which comes out next week, by the way. So it's a gorgeous little duo. It's a highlighter bronzer. This is our angled blush brush. Hard to say. I like how it's angled because it fits your cheeks just perfect. And I take our Spice, the darker brown one, and I literally just use it as a contour powder. You could do the size of your nose, you could do it underneath your cheeks, wherever you want to contour. It's beautiful. And then you can squeeze this brush if you want to, like, use this Spice on your eyelids. You could literally squeeze it and use it. It's a great brush to have. And then you also, I do use the highlighter a little bit, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But once I've gotten my Spice on, I take my Sweet Cheeks, which is another Sheer Minerals makeup. This is our cheek blush. And of course I take my blush brush again, angled brush. Let me get the right one right here. I warm it up, and I've got a little bit too much on my lid. I got to tap some of that back out because I want to do it. So you just warm up your minerals, swirl it around, tap, tap, tap. And I just use this right on my cheekbones. Just a little bit on the top, and that's it. I just love Sweet Cheeks. We also have Rose Shimmer, gorgeous. Hibiscus, gorgeous. I mean, it's all gorgeous. It just matters. I like Sweet Cheeks because it's a matte. I tend to like more matte colors. All right, you got your cheeks done. Now you're gonna wanna go get your Pink Veil, which is basically to keep oil, helps keep your makeup on. It helps with oil throughout the day. It has kaolin clay to absorb the oil. And I take our big brush here, and I literally, you want it in your, you get a little bit of it. It's also a sheer mineral. You're gonna put it in there, And it says pink veil. It's not pink. It's translucent. So I love it. Tap, tap, tap. And then I just use this everywhere. I use it on top of my eyes because it's going to get a little bit, it's going to coat your eyelashes and make your mascara stay longer. It's going to help your, it's going to kind of even out your makeup. If you got a little heavy-handed, you can buff out any of this makeup with this or with a kabuki brush. Don't worry if you get too much. You just buff it out. It's really, really forgiving makeup. And then I just put this everywhere. And this is going to help keep my makeup on. I use it on the back of my hands, everything. I love my pink veil. I just love it. And you can also dust this on your lips before lipstick to give your lipstick staying power too. All right, off to eyes. I use Ballerina Pink. It's on clearance. By the way, I've got to tell you, these are on clearance, the Lip Butter Lip Polish, only because we're getting new containers. But I got to tell you, I love these containers. They're heavy, they're gorgeous silver. They make amazing like wedding presents, gifts. I'm going to go buy, I think, 3 or 4 sets of these just to have them on hand to gift over the summer and maybe into the early fall. They'll still be perfectly good. I can't imagine getting rid of these containers. They're my favorite. They come in a beautiful silver gift bag too. So anyway, I'm going to buy some of those. It's on clearance because they're coming out with new containers in the spring catalog. But Ballerina Pink, my eyeshadow, my pink eyeshadow is also going away. It's this color. There's a lot in the lid. This is the old lid, back when we couldn't like close it. That's how old this one is. It lasts a long time. And then of course my other color I like, and I'm just going to open them up and show you, is my Dazzle. It's my #1 top eyeshadow color. I love it. It's like a nude pink. It's a great like wash of color over your whole eyelid. I also use Dazzle on the tops of my cheeks to highlight, and I love using Dazzle in the corners of my eyes to highlight and make my eyes pop, and I'll show you that in just a minute. All right, and then I use my, so let me just go back. I use this little flat eyeshadow brush. It's flat. I love our brushes. I take my Ballerina Pink to start, and I basically just do this right underneath my eyebrows. That's kind of how I use it, maybe a little bit down into the corner of my eyes. Then I take my Dazzle, and I like to get on both sides of this flat eyeshadow brush. I love that it's flat. It's a great one. And then I just sweep like a windshield wiper all over my lid with my Dazzle. Absolutely gorgeous. Then I take my Dazzle and I take this little angled eyeliner brush. You can line your eyes with it. You can also use eyeshadows. You can also use it to line your eyebrows and fill in your eyebrows with eyeshadows. And I'll show you that too. So I take my Matte Mocha. And actually, I don't think I said that. I take this brush from my Matte Mocha, sorry, the flat one, and I go in the crease with my Matte Mocha with my flat eyeshadow brush. I kind of forgot to tell you that. So I take my Matte Mocha, which is my darker brown matte color. I love it. And I basically go into my crease and just kind of sweep. A little trick if you have eyelids that are hard to see sometimes because they're not big. You can keep your eye open while you're putting on your Matte Mocha or your creased color, and it'll help get it right in the right area for your eyeshadow to help your eyes pop. Okay, so that's that. Then I take my angled eyeliner brush, which I completely got out of order, and I take my Matte Mocha eyeshadow, and I can line my eyes with it, which is great because it's angled. I can also fill in my eyebrows, and a little tip is you don't want to start here when you're doing your eyebrows. You want to start up here in the middle. That way most of the color's up there, and then you just go back and fill in. That way you don't look like a clown and get too much color right here at the beginning of your eyebrows and go, whoa, what's that color? So I use my Matte Mocha in the crease. I line my eyes with it, and I also use it in my eyebrows, all pretty much with this little brush here, except for the crease, I use our other flat brush. But these two brushes are like amazing. I gotta have them. I gotta have both of them because they are indispensable for doing eye makeup. And then another thing I do, I used to use my eye makeup to eyeline, my Matte Mocha to eyeline and line my eyes, but we've come out with these Baked Trio eyeshadows. And so I like that dark color. It's one of my favorite ones. This is called Cocoa Confection. We also have a Java Obsession and a Northern Lights. And I take that dark one and I line my eyes with it. And you can do it wet or dry. You can wet your brush with water. You can wet your brush with like a settings, like a little mineral mist like we talked about yesterday. We also have a makeup mineral setting spray, whatever you want to wet your brush with. And the reason you want to do it wet or drier is like more natural, lighter. When you wet your brush, these colors become darker and more dramatic. So it's whatever look you're looking for. So I use this, usually dry, and I just line my eyes. So my eyes are now done. And then a lot of times I'll go back over one more time with my pink veil. over my eyes just to kind of set it, and then I get our mascara out. And our mascara is amazing. It's rice extract, coffee extract, all this awesome, wonderful stuff. It's not waterproof because it has chemicals, but it is smudge proof, and it's really good for contact lens wearer. A lot of people that have really sensitive eyes that usually can't wear mascara find they can wear ours. So it's a wonderful mascara. And then of course I take our mineral setting spray at the very end. Let me get it turned around here. And I shake it up because it's natural, and I spray. And of course, then I do my lipstick or my lip gloss. My favorite lip gloss right now is Goddess, although Pucker is a pink one that's really pretty too, but I love Goddess. And my favorite lipstick right now is Lavish. I don't know if you can see that. It's a beautiful color. Let's see if I can show you the color. It's just gorgeous. It's like the perfect little everyday color for me. So anyway, and that's what I'm wearing right now. And a little tip for your lipstick is, do your lip butter lip polish duo. Get your lips ready. Get that extra, like dead skin cell off. Then brush with your pink veil, your lips. Brush it with your pink veil. Then apply a layer of your lipstick, like your Lavish. Put it on. Then you're going to want to take the top layer off of your lipstick and leave a stain at the bottom. So you can kiss your hand if you want, or you can kiss a Kleenex or whatever, get that top layer off, and then you're going to apply another round of lipstick, whatever color you're using, and then you're going to dust it again with the pink veil, and it's going to help your lipstick stay on all day long. And then of course we have beautiful lip gloss. We have a sheer beautiful lip gloss that's really pretty. If you just want to put a light little lip gloss on that has no color, we have that. But we also have lip glosses with beautiful color, and of course all of our lipsticks are gorgeous. All right, that's all I had. I wanted to hurry today because yesterday's skincare video was so long. But try our makeup. It's beautiful. It's natural. You will absolutely feel gorgeous in it, and it has great coverage, but it's really good. It doesn't clog your pores. It's not skin, it doesn't cause acne and all of that stuff that chemical makeup often does. So you can wear it and feel good about it, and it's going to last you a long time, and I just think you're going to really, really love it. All right, that's all I have. Tonight, the party, we will stop posting tonight at probably around, I forget, it's like 9 o'clock or something. And so all the posts will pretty much be done. We will leave the shopping link open tomorrow all day long though, until like midnight tomorrow night. That way, those of you that have been really busy working, because we know a lot of you are really busy, or stay-at-home moms, and there's a lot of kids that are sick. There's a lot going on right now. So that's okay. We'll leave the shopping link open, and then we will close it like Thursday morning. All right? And if you have any questions, let me know. If you need if you need color recommendations for makeup, I'm here. I can give you, I know the makeup inside and out. I'm not an expert, but I do use it every single day, and I've been using it for 3 years. And same for skincare. I can tell you what products will work for you, what colors will work for you, and tell you what I like, there's nothing that I don't like. Honestly, there's not. I'm not into like peachy corals, but I still can wear our coral blush, and I love it. So I don't know, it's just so beautiful that you can just layer it on, and then of course you can kind of buff over it and keep it really natural looking, and you're gonna love it. All right, thanks a lot for joining me. Enjoy the rest of the post tonight, and let me know if you have questions. Thank you. Bye.